Good morning and welcome to episode 61 of MorningCraft. Today we're going to be fixing up the ugliest water tower ever. So stick around, grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's get started. So I decided it was time to improve the ugly water tower from 2 episodes ago, and a friend of mine, North, sent me this wonderful picture of a water tower in the United States where he lives. I believe it's in California, fairly sure. Yeah, okay, University of California. And so I wanted to go for the similar white design with nice big struts holding it up. So I went in and I put in the struts, and I've got a nice sort of 5-block gradient on each of the legs, so they go up 5 blocks and then they move inwards. And then I cleaned up the area around the water tower, made it nice and flat, and I built a hedge around it as well to reduce the spawn rate of monsters around the tower so that more would spawn inside. I do need to do the rest of the forest around this, but we can get to that later. And probably the caves underneath as well. I could build a huge quarry to do that. When I was doing this, a couple creepers and a skeleton actually dropped into the spawner. And I was able to get the skeleton to shoot the creepers, giving me 2 music discs. I was a bit unsure about the spawner until this happened, and now I'm really happy with it. So I finished the struts in between each of the legs, and then I went ahead and I replaced the main tube with wool. I didn't like the cobble from a distance or up close, and so this was a pretty nice material choice. I even built a ladder going up to the centre. And then I started to replace all of the cobblestone with wool. I removed the water inside so I wouldn't wash away my torches. And then I got to work on removing all of the cobble. And once this was done, it was time to then work on upgrading the actual tower. So I added a ladder up the side, and then I started work on 2 extra levels. This should double the amount of mobs that this tower spawns, so hopefully it works. Again, I placed carpets into the middle sections of each of the spawning pads so that spiders wouldn't spawn. Then I placed in the trapdoors and put a roof on top of the tower, and then I lit up the roof to prevent spawning on top. And with this done, I tested out the spawn rate, and I actually got quite a few monsters spawning. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the drop rate. It could be better, and I will make it better in future, but for now it's great. And there we have it. There's our final finished water tower, looking way better than it was before. Actually looks like a water tower, and it sits quite nicely in the agricultural area, which I need to do a little bit more work on, but it's getting pretty close to finish now, I'd say. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a good morning, and I'll see you in the next episode of MorningCraft. I'm going to do something funny here. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it worked. Okay, cool. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Mistakes were made.